Erica. And then can you mute Erica, or Erica, do you know how to mute yourself? Are you on your computer?
Yeah.
There should be a little mute button at the, oh, we got it. Okay. So thank you guys all for joining us today. I'm really excited about this call because we're going to discuss objections. And then if we have time at the end, we're going to work on creating our mission statement as a team. And our team name is Team Frankly Fierce. And it's something that I'm really excited about, and I'll share with you guys the reason why I came up with that name. But the first thing I really want to focus on are objections or sticking points. And I think the first place we should go is Andrea's awesome post that she shared with us just a few minutes ago, about 40 minutes ago. And if, I don't know, okay, so this is your first task, Mandy. Can you share your screen and go to our team page? Perfect. All right. Yeah, sorry, you can't talk to nobody now. So go to our team page and the Team Frankly Fierce one. Yes, perfect. Okay, so let's pull that conversation up. Oh, you had it for a second. All right. There we go. Andrew, do you want to give a little background on this conversation, or do you want me to just jump right in to what I would say, or what, or what we think that other people would say?
Sure, I can just say, I mean, I didn't talk to her much before that. She sent me a message earlier today and was like, what are you doing? Like, I need to do something. I hate the way I am, or something. And then I was like, well, don't do it because you hate yourself. Do it because you love yourself. And then I think that's when I asked her what her goals are. I don't have the rest of the conversation right here.
Well, that's fine. That's perfect. And that's what we want, right? We want people coming to us, seeing what we're doing, because it shows that consistency works. Now, the next part is getting to their need. And you did exactly what you should do. You asked her about her goals. She wants to lose 100 pounds. Okay, so from your perspective, the first place to start is for nutrition and getting her to start working out 30 minutes a day. You're not asking her to sign up to join a marathon and start running. That's crazy, right? So everything that you're doing here is perfect, okay? Let's go to the next part. And this is the area that you feel stuck in, right? Okay, so so the girl straight up asked her, how much is it? And I love what Andrea did here, because she didn't just jump in and say, oh, it's $140 on promotion right now, blah, 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 blah. Because a key thing is the moment someone asks you a question about price before, like right away, I guess there's really not a point where you start telling them about price, but if someone just starts asking you flat out numbers, that's where you need to take a step back and ask them more questions. So but I love what Andrea said. Well, there are different ways it can be bundled. I made the decision to do it instead of a gym membership too, because you can use it over and over again, and it's all at home under 30 minutes. So you'd kind of diffuse the bomb there, which I think you did really well. She agreed with you. You related to her where she is. You related to her lifestyle. And then this is where she kind of makes you feel freaked out, because she's like, I've also tried shakes and hate them. No matter what I do to them, I've tried so many different ones. All right. So something that I saw this week that I thought was really cool was a coach who's also kind of connected to our team. Her name is Mackenzie. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but I posted a post that she did in our group. And she flat out admitted that she hated Shakeology. She called it shitology. She thought it was disgusting, didn't want to drink it, none of that jazz. Yeah, you can find the post. Oh, there's my face. And so I asked her, I Facebook messaged her, and I was like, what was it that made you decide to try it again? And since Yeah, this post right here. Yeah, let's see more of it. Yeah. Haha, I can't believe you used to gag. I used to gag at this stuff. I know, right? So read that while I try to find her response. I am sweating like crazy, by the way, in case you wanted to know. Oh, Mulinex. Okay. So I said, what was it that made you give it a second chance? She said, hey, girl, I'd say what changed for me was really wanting to take care of my body and give it nutrition, and also giving myself a chance to come around to the flavor and taste. Because this is something that, I mean, it's not all of you, when you first drank Shakeology, were like, this is the best thing ever. It took a little time for you to kind of find that perfect blend, to try, try a certain ratio of powder to milk, and some people are weird with textures. But what I always tell people, and what I would say to this girl is, my first shake wasn't my favorite or something like that. But I knew that I was giving my body and my health the best chance by drinking this every day. Would you consider giving another try with me, where I will try to share some recipes, share some alternative things you can do so you don't have to drink it as a traditional shake. You make those brownies, you can make protein waffles or pancakes, you can make ice cream. If you give me 30 days to give us a real try, a real try, where you drink it every single day and truly commit to, incorporating this in your lifestyle, would you consider doing this full program with me? Because honestly, I don't understand why people wouldn't like Shakeology. I love this stuff. You all love this stuff. I mean, Mandy, you are crazy about this stuff. Am I right? You're crazy. So I think that too many people are looking for something immediate. And we have to show them that, it's not going to be perfect the first time. That first workout you do, it's not going to be perfect, but you need to show up the next day to do it again. So was that helpful in that phrasing? I can say it again, or something like that. That was good?
Yeah.
Anyone else have any insight that they would want to throw at, with this example? Mandy, what would you say to someone who said, I think Shakeology is nasty?
I think that you had a really good, can you hear me actually? Okay. I think you definitely had a really good point that just because somebody says that they don't like it at the time, it doesn't mean that they will never like it. Because there are a lot of recipes and combinations that you can try. I liked it from the beginning because I wasn't expecting it to be so sweet, but also I started drinking it with the sweetened almond milk. Like I had, I guess it was just like vanilla almond milk. Mm-hmm. And then I slowly weaned myself onto the on-sweet almond milk. And I feel like, if you start with something that you're familiar with, like even if she drinks whole milk, like make it with whole milk. Like you don't have to make it with almond milk or coconut milk or go totally crazy. Like do what you know and then go from there. And then your body will slowly kind of start appreciating that. And then I feel like you'll feel like you can go out of your comfort zone a little bit and try something different.
And something that I've also found with some of my new challengers is that they would just make it with water and the shaker blender. And I was like, I only do that when I'm in a rush. And I can only handle that because I've been drinking Shakeology for 2 years now, that like it doesn't bother me. But if that was my first like association with it, I wouldn't be like, ooh, I can't wait to drink this every day. Like make it fun. Like throw some sprinkles on top of it, like I love sprinkles.
Yeah, I made it for Frank and I used whole milk and I was like, you're going to like this. And
Ryan uses whole milk too.
Yeah, and he was like, okay, I guess this isn't that bad.
The other thing that Mackenzie said was, because I asked her what her coach said to her specifically, and she kind of just said, you have to give it a chance. Your taste buds will come around, and you can encourage others to drink it if you don't. So if you want to help people and be a successful coach, you got to power through. And honestly, your taste buds do kind of come around eventually. So you can even say that, like, think about it. The things that you used to like 4 years ago or used to not like 4 years ago, you might love. Like, I used to hate tomatoes. I love tomatoes now. So I would just, throw those little nuggets in a conversation with her because she came to you because she wants to make a change. So constantly pull that in. Like, if you want to lose 100 pounds, like my girlfriend Megan lost 50 pounds doing these programs, and it's changed her life. I really want to help you get there too. Things like that. And I think you can really lock this one in, girl. I believe in you. And keep posting things if you're feeling stuck. Like if you need help trying to craft what to say back to her, post that in the group and we can help you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. What other objections have you guys been hearing lately? Because I asked everyone to kind of have like at least two. So if you don't have one, make one up on the spot. Maybe an objection you threw at me or your coach, and we can talk about how to handle that. Mandy, before we go forward, the next thing I want you to do is go under files and pull up the overcoming objections document. Okay? All right. Does anyone have anything? You guys have never heard anyone say no? All right. Well, then we'll work through the Shannon, you got anything? I don't even see you. Sorry, there's a problem. Can't operate the document. What? Oh, hey, Jordan, I didn't see you over there. Maybe you hit preview. Did you do that?
Yeah, that's what I just hit. It should be able to open. My computer is super slow because it's also very old.
Okay, so have you guys heard someone say to you, nothing, no objections, guys? Jordan, you got something.
I came in a little bit late, so what were the first objections everybody said before I say something?
We shared one about someone not liking the taste of Shakeology.
Was that the only one?
Yeah.
Okay. For me, there you go. Hey, Shannon. For me, it was what I gave to you, Noelle. And I think, what was mine? I was taking Adderall, and I was stressing out because I was trying to pass the test and everything. So that was my example of what I said to Noelle. I kept telling her, no, the doctor says, don't increase your heart rate and everything. So I would do like boxing. It's like $10 to go to the gym every Wednesday. And instead of signing up, and Noelle just kept reaching out, and, I saw her doing the size, and I was like, I want to do this. This is something I need to relieve the stress. And, I ended up, so.
The objection would be
health.
I don't think I could do that workout.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna call on Mandy. Is it still downloading? I don't know. Okay, it's all right. We won't worry about that. We'll let Mandy try it. No, I don't see it.
Wait, do I need to do new share?
Maybe, yeah.
Here it is.
Maybe minimize the screen.
Sorry, it was on my screen, so I thought.
There you go. Okay, perfect. Okay. All right. So, what would you say to someone, Erica, if someone said to you, "Oh, 21-day fix sounds great, but I don't think I can do that." I, for instance, I'm 100 pounds overweight. I don't think I can do the 21-day fix. What would you tell them?
I don't know. I haven't talked to a lot of people yet, but I think I would just tell them that they can, because I have no strength whatsoever. Like, I can barely do a push-up. And even if they do the modifications, it's just about like getting up and getting active and making it a habit. So I think regardless of how much you want to weigh in the end or how much you need to lose, like, you can do it. You just have to start. You have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Seeing that you're too big isn't ever going to help you get any smaller.
I think that's really great because what you said was you pulled your own personal story into that, and that's key. Because I've told you guys all of this so many times, but sorry, there's a motorcycle going by. This business is a sharing business. So you need to be sharing your story, your journey, or stories from people on this team or in your challenge groups, because that's what everyone relates to. I mean, that's why shows like The Biggest Loser are so successful and people connect so much to them because they see a piece of them in their story. And if you can pull out a connecting point with someone, it's going to make this so much easier and you're going to build that trust so much faster. And I think it's really great what you also said about the modification. I mean, Kat is awesome. Who doesn't love Kat, right? If you've done a 21-day fix, you know Kat, and she is amazing. And, I mean, she modifies a jumping jack, for goodness sake. And so I think that your answer is great. And then I would also just say, too, that, something that Jordan touched on was the program size. That's a hip-hop dance program. So not all of these programs are going to be perfect. It's not a one-size-fits-all. So, yeah, with this 100-pound lady example, 21-day fix would be perfect for her because she needs nutrition and everything. But if you're someone who's coming off of an injury, 21-day fix might not be ideal, but PIO might be. So if you are a new coach or someone who doesn't have much experience with other programs, reach out to the team and ask questions, and also rely on some of the Beachbody videos so you can get acclimated to them. That would be my best advice with that. I want to be able to see all of you guys. But that was a great response. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, hey, Kelly, thanks for joining us.
Am I doing something wrong? Do I need to
Is the Overcoming Objections doc that, can you guys hear me? Okay, good, because it said my internet was unstable. The Overcoming Objections doc that Danielle and I created actually several months ago. This is something that we really made for ourselves because we kept hearing over and over the same objections, a prospect saying, I don't know, it seems like a lot of money, $130 a bag, or if someone asked how much it costs. So this would be something that we would talk about. There's also, that would be a sample of what I totally understand. When I got started, I wasn't quite sure I could spend $120 even on P90X. But I'm glad I did. Are you serious about wanting to do this and losing those 30 pounds that we talked about? That little question at the end is so scary but so powerful because you're literally asking them how much they really want this. And that's actually really helpful for you. Because I've talked to a lot of you guys over the past couple weeks about your challenge groups where you're struggling. And a lot of the times, a big similarity that I'm finding is that you're giving so much to people and they're not giving much back because you haven't truly solidified that coach relationship with them. They think, oh, Mandy is so sweet and so wonderful and she's just going to help me lose 30 pounds. But I'm not going to show up and do anything. I'm not going to put any money down because I'm not really sure she can actually do it. That's what they're saying to you when they say, no, I don't want to do a program, but yes, I'll be in your challenge group. Do you guys get that? So this is my plug that I will be plugging all the rest of the week because I have another post coming up this week in our group. Do not run free groups unless they are clean eating groups or tribe, because you will wear yourself out and be completely frustrated with humanity. I promise, because I did that. I ran free groups for people all the time because I felt like, oh, I want to help them so bad. And then I would just be completely drained. I would be like, what am I doing wrong? I'm not really coaching people. I must not be good at this. There's something wrong with me. But it's not you, it's them. They are not willing to commit to themselves, and they're not willing to invest in any part of their journey. But they're putting all this pressure on you to give them something in return. So it's a very selfish and very frustrating thing, because if you are a coach, you want to help people. But that's why we have Tribe, and that's why we have the free clean eating groups, because that helps you gauge how serious people are. All right, I know I was on a tangent about that. Let's move down to, keep going, slow down. Okay, I love this one. When people are saying, oh, I don't think I can afford Shakeology, what I always try to do is break it down. Shakeology is $4 a serving. So I ask them, what do you have for breakfast? Oh, I have this wonderful meal of eggs and bacon, blah, blah, blah. All right, okay, good. You're eating a nutritious breakfast. Well, what about lunch? Oh, I usually go out with some of the girlfriends at work. And this is a really great statement. You know, I typically go out to lunch for a sandwich with some work friends. So every day you're spending $8 at lunch. How do you typically feel every day after eating that sandwich and fries or whatever? You know, like, these are parts of this is what I'm talking about, where you need to ask questions. You need to figure out people's day-to-day to see if Shakeology really could help them out. We're going to talk some more. I'm going to post a little bit more about how to talk about Shakeology. And I know, Mandy, you're kind of Shakeology out because you're in the midst of that training right now in the group. But figuring out how to talk about Shakeology, talk about putting people plugging in workouts in their day, it's really going to help you. But it really just starts with asking questions. I mean, that's truly the main thing with these overcoming objections. Does anyone have any other objections that we really want to talk about? I know, Andrea, if you have some other ones, please share. You shared
I have one.
Who's that? Shannon? Oh, Mandy, sorry.
I just thought of, because I actually kind of just got this right before the call, that they are not good with at-home workouts.
That's a great one. So basically they're saying they're not good at self-motivating themselves, right?
Yeah. Well, they have like so much other stuff that they have to do when they get home from work, that they just, like, they see the laundry or they see the house needs cleaned or whatever, so that they do all that stuff, and then they don't have time to actually focus on doing the workout. So if they go to the gym, like, if they go to the gym right after work, then they know that they're going to get it done.
Okay.
I usually just tell people, I'm sorry, I mean, like,
No, I was going to ask someone to talk on that.
but I just usually tell people what worked for me, which was I just had to do it the second I walked in the door. I came in, I said hello, I put my stuff down, and I hit play. I mean, I wasn't home more than 15 minutes. I didn't sit down. I didn't eat. I had my bottle of water, and I started my workout. And just told them that, and I post about it all the time, that it's not easy. It's going to take work, and it's going to take discipline, and it's going to take getting into the, like, my boyfriend makes fun of me now, like, because I could literally work out 4 times a day, like 4 hours a day, like nonstop. But it becomes addicting. But it's not addicting. I used to think people that said it was addicting were insane. But it becomes addicting. So
I like what you said, because you pointed out that you're making a change in a new habit. Because obviously, Mandy, something isn't working in their routine right now. And I think you can also talk about your story. I mean, you used to go to the gym, you used to do everything, right? You tried everything. And I think the best thing that you can say, let's go back to the whole feel, felt, found. You can mix those words up, but like, I felt the same way at first. But what I found is, 30 minutes a day in the mornings before work, 30 minutes a day, right before dinner, or 30 minutes a day instead of watching an hour sitcom that I don't really even care about, or even during that time I watched Survivor, I did my 30-minute workout. I made it work because I wasn't seeing results at the gym anymore, and I needed to try something different. And then asking a question like, how serious are you about losing those 15 pounds you mentioned? Or what are your health and fitness goals? I think I commented something like this in one of Andrea's posts, but, even asking like, is there anything about your gym routine that you don't like? What happens on the days when you don't feel like going to the gym? What do you do then? Does that help? Does anyone else have anything to add? Erica, you're a mom. You know about everything about distractions. How do you make it work?
Well, yeah, like if they have kids, sometimes like you might really want to go to the gym, but somebody else doesn't want you to go. So it's just easy. Like I can do it whenever. I can do it in the morning. I can do it late at night. It's whenever I can do it, it's there and it's ready. And all I have to do is put on some tennis shoes.
Yeah.
I have never been motivated to go to a gym though, so it works for me.
Same. My biggest problem with the gym is I don't know what to do in there. I will run on a treadmill for maybe 10 minutes and I get bored. Then I'll go to the elliptical, 15 minutes, then I get bored. So I'm never having an effective workout. You can even quote Tony Horton. Doesn't he say something about dynamic movements and stuff?
I don't know, but the thing just yelled at me and said that we only have 9 minutes.
That's okay. 9 minutes, that's fine.
I'm getting the rainbow wheel trying to
This is good. Does anyone else have any last minute? Okay, so
I still have one last minute objection.
yes.
My biggest issue is getting the discount coaches because I just got 2 challenge packs, but it's getting them to that discount coach,
Okay.
and they're comparing like prices down to the nitty gritty.
Okay. So this is the statement that I say all the time. I don't know, Mandy, if you can access this with the computer, but it's under new conversation script. And it's literally once you get to the point where you're talking to someone, hey, look, there's Shannon. And they're like, okay, I want to do this. I always say the same thing where it's, I'm so excited to get you started with Beachbody, with this program to help you reach this goal. The next step is
Wait, which one did you say?
Just conversation scripts from February.
Conversation. Okay.
I believe it's that one, or it's the new conversation script one. Sorry, I should probably have better names for these.
Yes.
I don't see it yet.
Oh, wait.
And again, if you are a new coach, yeah, this is the perfect one. Okay. Go through and look at these scripts because it'll help you to see kind of how to move the conversations along. All right, scroll down to VIP customer. Keep going, keep going.
Oh.
There it is. I literally say that and I get yes every single time. Okay. The best part of this is I can sign you up as a VIP customer, which means you get 25% off of future orders. It's also great because if you and your friends and family, if you have friends or family who are interested, you can help them get started and earn 25% off from their orders, etc. And people are always like, yeah, I want a 25% off discount, heck yeah. And then, if you do, people are like, well, what if the difference between customer and coach and all this stuff? And that's when I typically send them that graphic that you guys have all seen. You use that graphic, right, Shannon? But this is what I say first because, people want a discount. You know what I mean? And they're saving at least $30 on their shakes. They're like $25, I think, now because of tax. And that's worth it. All of you guys are discount coaches. And if you were paying an extra $15 a month, that's extra $15 a month that could be going somewhere else. You know what I mean? And that's with the business fee included in that. So does that help? This is a really great script that Danielle actually compiled this with some of the stuff that I've done. And I use the script all the time. Like, and I know scripts seem really weird, but it really helps. Yeah.
What it came down to then was she said, because I told her the difference in the price. And then once she saw that she was going to get charged that $15 to be a coach, and then saw that it was like only going to save her $15, she's like, oh, it's not worth it.
Well, I mean, that's her prerogative. Then if she doesn't think that $15 is worth it, then that means that you get a commission every time she buys Shakeology. That's, I mean, if anything, I guess that helps you. Because that's the difference. When you are a discount coach, you don't get a commission off of anyone that you have out there. You get a bonus from Beachbody. If someone signs up as a customer, you get a 25% commission off of them. Did I freeze?
No.
Oh, I think we froze. Okay, how much time do we have left?
4:26.
Okay. Are you guys finding any of this helpful? I just feel like I'm just word vomiting a lot.
No, it's super helpful.
Okay. I don't think we'll have time to really talk about our mission statement, so that will be kind of a project that we'll work on this week, and then we will cover in our next call. But my biggest takeaway that I want you guys all to have is there are resources out there for you, and know that we've all been there. We've all heard the same things. The difference is what you do to, overcome that objection, right? First step, look at the script. Second step, reach out to our team page. Ask people to help you craft a statement. And third step, reach out to your coach and be like, I need some help with this conversation. The truth is, it just takes practice. And don't be afraid of scripts because it sounds so scripted. It's not even that. It's just literally, I've just shared words that have worked for me. Tweak them, make them your own, apply your story in everything that you say and do, and you'll be triumphant. It's easy. Seriously, you guys, I use this all the time. Like my most recent conversation, I'll share with you once she signs up. The time difference thing just kills me sometimes. But I will share that with you this week because it was literally a follow-up in going through all of this. So any questions?
I actually have a question. So say some people that I've talked to, they're not 100% sure what they want to do program-wise. So I was thinking about, getting them a team, Beachbody membership, like the Beachbody on Demand, so they can at least try one of the workouts out. Now, if they're doing that and they prefer to keep that, how does that work for us? I hear somebody said it was like a 40% commission or something. I'm not really sure where I heard that from. Or, and then I also heard that you can buy them when you're on Beachbody on Demand, like in your library versus buying the DVDs. Is that right? So how does that work for us if they already bought it, the Beachbody on Demand membership, and then they're buying programs inside of Beachbody on Demand?
That is a Google question.
Okay, I will Google that.
Or a frequently asked, go in the FAQ, because that would just take me too long to explain because we have less than a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
But, you guys,
Sorry.
no, you're fine. That's a good question. But when you find it, share it with everyone else.
Okay.
There's something you said though. Remember, you're a coach, and you can. If you know someone's goals, you should know what program they should be doing. Okay? So instead of giving people too many options, listen to their goals and lead them. Okay? Because often I don't want you to get stuck. Oh, we got cut off? Oh, that's fine. Okay. We're going to get cut off.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just so scary. But remember, you're a coach, and you are the one that's going to recommend and guide people to where they need to be. And you have the power to help them, especially if they don't feel motivated at home. That's where your accountability groups come in. Okay. I hope this was helpful.
Yay.
Was